time I ever got to wear glasses in my school photo.
Okay. All right. Welcome, Kashri. Welcome, Adam, to Introductory Performance Seminar. So we have more people joining. So 1 second. We got Kashri. Ash is here. Adam is here. Hello, hello. Welcome to Introductory Performance Seminar. Kush is here. Okay, everyone is here right on time. Okay, you're doing great, guys. Thank you for joining and being on time. So today, February 3rd, and we just about to start our Introductory Performance Seminar. We have all here, and so go ahead. We're gonna get started with Adam. Adam, please introduce yourself and what are you playing today?
Okay. Hi, my name is Adam, and I'm going to be playing Bagatelle by Alexander Renengo.
Okay, when you're ready. All right, Adam. Great performance. Very good. Okay, we're just gonna go through all the performances and then we're gonna come back and talk about your pieces, okay? But so far, so we got the great beginning. All right, next. Kush, are you ready?
Yeah.
So please introduce yourself again and what are you playing today for us?
Okay, I'm playing Linus and Lucy.
When you're ready. you got a great beginning of learning this piece. This piece is very difficult because of the rhythm, right? You probably noticed when you were learning it, yeah? But you did a great job of being steady, and I love the tempo that you chose for today's performance so you could handle all of the notes and counting. So great job. All right, we're gonna move on to Esha. Esha, please introduce yourself and what are you playing today? And you kind of like in the working on your piece, so it's all good. That's what the introductory performance seminar is about, is for you just, even if it doesn't sound perfect, you're still able to put it all together in one performance, right? So you can see where you have to work on next. So please introduce yourself and what are you playing today?
My name is Isha and I'm playing Joshua Fought the Battle of Jericho.
All right. All right, Esha, you did a great job on the rhythm, because I know we've been working a lot on the rhythm and swinging eighth notes. You did a great job. Awesome performance. And Kashvi, next. Kashvi, what are you gonna play? Please introduce yourself
My
and
name
piece.
is Kashvi and I'm going to be playing Gavat.
All right, Kashvi, that's the first time I've heard you playing this. It was really good. You did a great job learning this piece, and you played by memory, right? I see you didn't even look. Excellent. The tempo choice was great, and staccatos were right spot on. Very good, very good. All right, so we went through all the performances. So let's go back to Adam's piece. Adam, could you tell us what do you think about your performance?
I think it was actually pretty good.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I totally agree. And what do you can tell about your piece? So when you were practicing on it, what did you notice? Maybe can you share with us?
I noticed that for the first two lines, they're just the same, and then it's the same for the next.
Yeah, and I was hoping that you're gonna say that because your piece has a lot of repetition, right? And it makes to learn pieces like that very easy, because once you can recognize the pattern and repeated notes or phrases, it makes it easier to learn and memorize, right? So the only difference is first time you play in what? What do you see right here?
Oh, F?
F stands for what? Do you remember?
Not really.
is it has to do something with the sound, right? How are you gonna play it?
Soft? Or
Soft? Okay. And then second we have mezzo piano. So do you remember what those means? Who can remind Adam? It's okay if you forget. Yeah, Esha.
F stands for forte, which means loud, and then mezzo piano means like slightly soft.
Yeah, so first line you're gonna be putting a little bit more weight on the keys, right? Making it sounds loud. That's soft. Like an echo, right? So you don't wanna just repeat the same thing over and over. You wanna make it sound different. Can we try the first line playing loud and second line playing softer? Can you try that please for us?
okay, let me just... Oh. Wait.
Yes, very good, Adam. Yeah, it's all good. But you did the most important thing. You showed the contrast and difference. And who's agreed that it sounds much more interesting this way, right? When we bring in different dynamic, yeah? Do you agree that it sounded much better this way when Adam changed the dynamic? Yeah. So by looking forward, you see you have a lot of those dynamical changes: piano, mezzo piano, piano, mezzo forte, forte, right? So you constantly doing something. And do you remember what means roll, or the full word is rallentando? Who knows what that means? Who knows what means roll? Sometimes you'll see rit, R-I-T, which is the same thing. So who remembers what means ritardando? Usually it's at the end of the pieces or at the end of the phrases. Yes, Kashi?
Go like slower.
Yeah, so toward the end you play louder and kind of like a making statement, yeah? It's gonna sound even better. So just explore with Dr. Justin different dynamics, because you're doing a great job on applying and your piano is responsive. So thank you for being open to that. All right, moving to second part piece is Kush played this piece. Yeah, this is gonna go faster, right? But for now, you keeping the good tempo until you're really comfortable with all the notes and the rhythm, right? So in your piece, Kush, what do you think is more challenging for you?
Because like at first around like the 2 on A part, instead of like it was S.
What you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, have you seen this before, right? That looks very strange. How the notes are splitted between two hands, right? So have you seen this music written this way before? Yeah?
Let me see.
Yes, it's
You're just supposed to stretch.
yeah, where? Right here? The first two notes, the stretch, right? Because it goes beyond the 5-finger scale. Yeah, I totally agree. And you see, like, we have a lot of accents here, right? So those accents, this is C, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you, are you guys familiar with this sign?
Like it means like less loud.
No. If it will be bigger like this, yes, it's decrescendo, right? So you're totally right, Kush. But if it's a small like this and it's only for this particular note, who knows what it is? Yes, Isha.
It's like you make it like a little louder and make it stand out.
Yeah, this is called what?
I
Kashvi,
forgot.
Kashvi, do you remember how it's called?
Uh,
It starts with A. You guys gonna have it on your theory exam.
I did it. I got 49 out of 50.
Really? So do you know what sign is it?
I forgot.
So how did you do it? It's
I'm-
accent, right? It's accent. Yeah, it's accent. Which is, Esha, you're completely right. Accent. When you see this, you have to play louder, right? You have to kind of like a drop into the keys. And if we look through your piece, because we have a lot of those accents here, like right here. Right? Which just makes this pieces very fun, but also difficult. All right, so just continue practice on getting all the notes correct and the rhythm, you on the right track, and then you could start adding those accents to make it like more fun with this piece, okay? All right, but great job. Okay, Esha's piece, let's move on to the next. Esha, you have the similar, right? You have a similar accents right here, right? So which just means we have to play those louder. Can you play through the first few lines? But this time, could you play accents a little bit louder? Let's see how it's gonna change the sound. Can you play the second Jericho, Jericho louder? Yeah, and the last one. Yeah, so this has brought completely different character and mood to the music, right? Because the title Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, by adding those accents, you're really showing what is this piece is about, right? And also, guys, I would like to bring your attention. So when you see those additional lines, when we're running out of the lines on the stuff, music stuff, how do we call those extra lines?
Ledger lines.
Ledger lines, yeah. Do we have them only on the bottom of the stuff, or we have them on the top as well?
On the top as well.
Yes. So they are super confusing, but what you have to do is just continue adding the lines. For example, if this is, what note is this?
E.
E. So if you need to add extra line, you just skip down. This is gonna be what?
D.
No, from E, you're gonna skip. If you go from line to line, we're skipping note in the space.
B.
So C, and then if we skip again, what's gonna be the name of the note?
A.
A, and if we skip again and we have another line here,
F.
F, and if we skip again,
D.
D.
D, and if we skip again,
B.
B. And where are you gonna play that B? Who can play that? Where are we gonna? That's gonna be below below bass C, right? So without changing the clef, we're still keeping the same clef, but you see how ledger lines helps us to bring this note B. But most of the time, you're not gonna see it in the music because it's just gonna change to bass clef. But in more advanced music, sometimes you'll see up to 3 and 4 ledger lines. So that way it's going to be easier for you to calculate it. Okay, so those are ledger lines. Okay, Esha, thank you so much for playing this beautiful piece. Now let's move on to Kashvi's piece, Gavot. Okay, Gavot was great. There's nothing I can add. You did a great job. So the only thing that I wanted to ask you, Kashvi, what this sign is, because you're going to have in your exam too, theory exam, as a science and terms of the music theory.
I did not see this in the exam
What level are you, Kush?
until
What level?
2.
Level 2? Okay, maybe level 3, or maybe you got lucky that you didn't have it. Kashvi, do you remember how we call this? Oh, you're muted. If you're speaking, you're muted.
Is it to make it longer?
Longer, yeah, but what's the word? How do we call it? It starts on T.
I don't remember.
Huh?
I don't remember.
Who remembers how it's called? Esha, do you remember? No? That's called tenuto. So we learned today about accents, which is, you already know, you just forgot how it's called, right? Accent. Accent looks like this, right? And we learned about tenuto. Tenuto is basically like we're stretching note to its full value. We're making it important, but not as loud as accent. Okay, so for example, when you play this, so this note that has tenuto, we're gonna make it a little bit stand out. First, we're gonna do it on the bottom E, and then on the top, right? So you'll find that a lot in music too, those tenutos. There is another thing that I would like to go over is, so what is the sequence or sequentiation? Have you heard this word?
It's like it's the same pattern, just like different notes.
Yes, yes. In music, it's a building block of music. You're gonna see a lot of sequences in the music, which is, you can hear that it's the same thing. And now it's same thing, right? But it's going down. By the way, what's the another word for going down? Who remember? Huh?
For like being softer or going down.
Going down. Have you heard words ascending and descending?
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably when you're doing scales, you learn when you're going up, it's ascending, and when you're playing scales down, it's descending. So in this case, in Kashvi's piece, we have ascending sequences or descending.
Descending?
Descending, yeah, because it's going down. First it was G, then it's F, and then it's E, and then it's D. So we're going down. G, F, E, D. Yep. All right. Okay, guys. So let's review what we learned today. Let me just white out all those fancy words, right? Now you can speak a musical language. So what is it? Who can tell me what did we learn today?
Accent.
Accent. What else?
Tenuto.
Accent is play loud.
Line singing.
Play loud. Ledger lines. Ledger lines. What else? Adam. What did we learn? I know what you learned today in your piece. You played it. What is it? It starts on F.
Forte.
Forte. What is it? Loud or soft? No, it's
Loud.
loud.
Oh yeah, loud.
And then what's the opposite of soft? Of loud?
Piano. Like that piano thingy. That P thingy.
Piano, right? Piano. Piano. Piano is soft. It's opposite, right? What else we learned today? In Kashvi's piece. What's the word?
Sequence and descending.
No, what was the before? We'll get there.
Tenuta.
Tenuto, yeah, tenuto. Stretch, right? Stretch. And sequence. We learned about the sequence. Motif and sequence. All right, guys, you did great job. Thank you so much for playing your beautiful pieces today. You all played really good. I'm looking forward to see you next time. Bye.